Hello students, let's start the topic reproduction in human beings. In the last video we have discussed about the asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction in flowering plants. So from here we will discuss about the sexual reproduction in being. So human use the sexual mode of reproduction. In human beings, reproduction start from the certain age that is called the puberty. So sexual maturation, when human attain the sexual maturation. What is sexual maturation? The period of life when production of germ cells, that is ova in female and sperm in male, start in the body of human is called, this period is called the sexual maturation, that is called the puberty. What changes occurs in the during the puberty in human? So some common changes and some different changes. So what are the common changes in male and female? So common changes are thick hair, growth in armpits and genital area, skin become oily and may result in the pimples. These are the two common changes in both male and female. While in girls, the base size begin to increases, and girls begin to menstruate. While in boys, thick hair growth on face and voice become cracked. These changes signals the sexual maturity is taking place. Now, next topic is the male reproductive system. So, human male reproductive system consists of following parts: a pair of testes. So, a pair of testes are located inside the scrotum, uh, which is present outside the abdominal cavity. And scrotum act as a thermoregulator because spermatogenesis in human beings occurs 2 to 3 degree below the body temperature. So it acts as a thermoregulator and it has a relatively low temperature, that is 2 to 3 degree below body temperature, is needed for the production of sperm. So male germ cell, that is the sperm, are formed in the testes, and testes release male sex hormone, that is testosterone, and the testosterone functions as regulate the production of sperms and bring changes at puberty. The second part of male reproductive system is the vas difference. A vas difference is a passage through sperm move from the testis to the urethra. Next part is the urethra. It is a common passage for both sperm and urine. So it's uh, next topic. Next part of the male reproductive organ is the associated glands. So human reproductive system has many associated glands which help in the formation of semen. So here seminal vesicle and prostate are the two associated glands. In higher classes we will discuss about the bulbourethral gland. So seminal vesicle and prostate added their secretion to the sperm, and the secretion, the fluid provide nutrition to the sperm and make their transport easy. Sperm, along with secretion of gland, form the semen. Here, this is the male reproductive system. This is the testis, and this structure is the outer covering of the scrotum, which is act as a thermoregulator. This is the urethra, common passage for both urine and semen. This is the seminal vesicle, and this is the prostate gland. This is urinary bladder, and this structure is the vas different difference. So this is the here sperm is formed, and through which through vas difference sperm travel and reach to the urethra, and here scrotum act as a thermoregulator. Now the female reproductive system. Female reproductive system consists of ovary, oviduct, that is the fallopian tube, uterus, and the vagina. So ovary, a pair of ovaries located on the both side of the abdomen, and the egg, that is the female germ cell, are produced in the ovary. At the time of puberty, at the time of birth, girls' ovary contain thousands of immature eggs. So it means eggs are not formed at the time of puberty. Eggs are present from the birth. At the time of puberty, eggs attain maturity. At the onset of puberty, some of these eggs start maturing because follicle stimulating hormones are secreted from the hypothalamus that induced the puberty, not hypothalamus, that is from the pituitary gland. And one egg is produced every month by one of the ovaries. Now, oviduct, oviduct is also called the fallopian tube. Fallopian tube receive the egg produced by the ovary, and it transfer the egg from the to the uterus, and fertilization, that is the fusion of male and female gamete, will takes place in the fallopian tube. Now uterus, it is a bag like structure where development of fetus, that is baby, takes place, and uterus opens into the vagina through the cervix. This is the female reproductive part system of the human. This is the uterus. This is the ovary, both on the both side. This is the fallopian tube. This is the cervix. So this is the female reproductive system of human beings. Now, what will happen if fertilization takes place? And what will happen if fertilization will not take place? So here we will start when fertilization, when egg is fertilized. When egg is fertilized, zygote is formed, and that zygote is implanted to the uterus and develop into the embryo. Implantation means attachment of zygote with the uterine wall is called the implantation. And the embryo get nutrition from the mother's blood with the help of a special tissue called the placenta. It is a disc-like structure, and placenta provide large surface area for the exchange of glucose, oxygen, and waste material. At the time period from fertilization up to the birth, baby is called the it's called the time period from fertilization up to the birth of the baby is called the gestation period, and it is about 9 months. Now, what will happen if egg is not fertilized? The uterus prepare itself every month to receive the fertilized egg, and the lining of uterus become thick and spongy that is required to support the embryo. And when fertilization had not takes place, the lining is not needed any longer. So this lining breaks and comes out through the vagina as a blood and mucus. This cycle takes around 28 days every month, and that is called the menstruation.